Okay, ladies, we're going to be doing a stretch sequence today. If you are coming from a completely cold, you're not coming from a workout or anything like that, it's a good idea to go ahead and do a little bit of a warm up. We don't want to stretch completely cold muscles. It's just not a good idea, and it's a recipe for injury. So even though this isn't a little workout that you're going to necessarily be sweating from, you definitely want to make sure all your muscles are warmed up. So basic stretching, this is not none of these are necessarily advanced moves. Maybe a couple are a little bit more difficult than others, but this should be something that the majority of you should be able to perform. If you need to take your time and if you need to stay in one position a little bit longer, please feel free to do so. This is just kind of me taking you through some good stretching. This is great to do post-workout or on a recovery day. And if you want to do it twice in a row, feel free to do it twice, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and start in just a basic plank position. So I'm gonna get here, make sure my back and everything is in line, and I wanna make sure I'm not up high, but I'm not also sagging. So tuck the pelvis underneath to protect your back. Palms are right underneath the shoulders, belly button's pulled in tight, and we're gonna hold this for just a moment. And from here, we're gonna press into a downward dog position. So make sure your hips are being pushed back to the wall. Your ears are about where your elbows are. Belly button's pulled in tight, and just try to relax into this. My heels don't touch the floor. I don't have great flexibility in the backs of my legs. I'm working on that. So just settle here for a moment and feel that stretch all through the Achilles and through the back of the leg. You should not feel pain here. All right. Pick one leg to begin. We'll start on that side. Pick it up. Hold it up for just a minute. Again, feeling a little bit more of a stretch in the leg that's down. Relax into that. Bring the knee into the chest. Push it right back up. And now we're going to swing through to a lunge. So we're going to hold this lunge for just a moment. Now, if you're able to get your palms down on either side of your leg, that's excellent. If you need to be up on your fingertips, that's okay too. If you're super tight through the hip flexors, you may not be able to get even much further than this, and that's all right. Just start wherever you are. So hold this, take some deep breaths. Go ahead and drop that back foot down. Reach both hands up to the ceiling and elongate the spine. Drop one hand behind you. Take the palm that's up and press it to the wall behind you. Come on down and put that elbow on your knee. Take the other arm up and over and stretch. So you're feeling this all through the right side or whichever side you're on. Your obliques, through your arms. Now you're gonna take that hand and place it on the floor if you can. This is more advanced, so if you need to be up on your fingertips or stay here, that's fine. Now I want you to bring both hands down, and with your hands, your fingers pretty close to your foot, lift that other foot up if you can. If you need to hold on to something, that's fine. This is a little bit of a balance move, but you're really getting a good stretch to the hamstrings and the calves here. Now we're just gonna go back down and repeat everything on the other side. So let's start in our plank position. Everything is tight, everything is in line, belly button's pulled in. Take some deep breaths. The palms are right underneath your shoulders. Let's go into that downward dog position. So press your hips back. Just settle here and feel that stretch. Let's take one leg up. Again, feel that stretch with the foot that's on the floor. Try to press it a little bit further into the floor. No pain. Take your knee, pull it into your chest. Come right back up. Stretch and go into a lunge on the other side. If you can put your palms down, do it. Drop that back foot down. Take your fingers, reach up to the ceiling, elongate the spine. Take one hand back. Press that palm to the wall behind you. Come on down, one elbow on your knee, take the other arm up and over. Drop that hand down to the floor. Both hands by your feet, come on up. A little bit of a balance, but most of all, I want you to feel a stretch back here. Back down to a plank, and let's repeat back to our original side. So here we are, make sure your form is good. You're not up, you're not sagging, you're in line, pressing up through those palms, nice and tall. Come up to a downward dog position. Ears by your elbows, pressing your hips behind you. Feel the stretch in your hamstrings, your calves, your Achilles tendon. Lift one foot up. Settle into that single leg stretch. Bring one knee in. Come on back up, hold this. Come down into a lunge. Palms down on either side. Deep breathing. Drop that back foot, come on up, nice and tall. Lift those fingertips up to the ceiling. Drop one hand behind you, press your palm back. Come on down, elbow on your knee. Bring that arm up and over. Really feel the stretch here, make this count. Up and over, pull. Drop your hand down if you can. Stay up on your knee if you need to. Fingertips down. Come on up. A little bit of a balance move. A whole lot of stretching in the hamstring. Let's go back to that plank. And let's do it one last time on the other side. Good plank position. Watch where your hips are. Watch where your stomach is. Keep it pulled in tight. Up to a downward dog. Heels down. Ears by your elbows. Press those hips back. Lifting up your leg. Pull in, pull your knee into your chest, come right back up, hold, and drop down into a lunge. Hands on either side or up on your fingertips. Deep breathing here. Drop that back foot, come up nice and high. Fingertips are up high, back is straight. Drop one hand back, press the palm behind you. Elbow on knee, reach up and over. Bring that hand down to the floor. Bring your fingertips by your foot. You're going to lift up, hold this for a moment, feel that stretch in the hamstrings. Bring it down, bend the knees, slowly roll up. And that's it. If you want more, just do it again. Continue. Do the sequence again if you want. Make sure that you are breathing really, really deep. Again, make sure that you are nice and warm, that your muscles are nice and warm before you start this. And I hope you enjoy this post-workout or on your recovery days.